Hi Scorpio, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Scorpio, this is your general reading. I call it messages from the universe or from source. And I'm starting today on the 4th of June. And I am incorporating the frequency of the number into the reading as a basis for the reading. So we have 0, 4. So 0 is something has come full circle. You've done something to a completion. Up until this point, you might have lived a certain way and it's like it has come full circle. Now it's like time for the next step. And then we have number 4, which is a heart matter. It's the heart energy center. And it's also about laying a new foundation. So it's a really profound, yummy core for your reading. So let's see specifically what's going on for you, Scorpio, for the very near future is what I'm asking about. And I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. If there's any newcomers, welcome. You might have heard me say this a gazillion times before, but then every once in a while I get a comment about how I'm not reading the cards accurately. And I don't, because it's not a typical tarot reading. I don't know tarot. Oh my god, that was a bunch. I'm only using the images in the cards to get my intuition going. Cool. Let me just look at this for a bit. So I feel like, okay, so the first card out is number 3. So it's about passion, creativity, joy, fun. It's a really creative energy. And I do apologize, the program reverses the images in the cards. And I know about it, but I'm keeping it in for now. For various reasons. It says fertility on the bottom. And she's really showing like her belly. She's really holding her belly like that. But obviously, this could mean, I mean, we have the heart there. We have, today's date is number 4, so it's all about the heart. And her heart is really shining through here with the green. Talking about a healed heart, a mended heart. It's not like you're walking around feeling broken. This is a really good place to be in. It's a really fertile place where everything is really ripe and ready to get... You could get pregnant. If you don't want to get pregnant, I strongly suggest that you take precaution because it feels like you're very open to be so. Or if you're a man, maybe watch yourself a bit. If this is a welcome thing for you, then I think this is a very fruitful time for you right now. This could obviously be for some of you Scorpios, but the general energy here is that the time is very ripe. The time is very fertile right now. It's like a fertility time in your life where a lot of things comes to fruition, a lot of things just falls into place. It's when you just focus somewhere just for a little bit and it comes to fruition. Is that fruitful, very, very rich. It's like a very rich energy. It's a really, really yummy energy. And if you've been listening to me before for a while, you know that when I say that peacocks and unicorns, when they show their face, it's like a soulmate connection is around. And this to me always looks like, even though this is like a tree, is like her hair. This is her hair coming out like that. Very Leo-like hair. But it's also a tree, like it branches out. She's like using her mind and branching out in the way, like really thinking outside the box. But it's also a very peacock. I always think of the peacock when I see this. So you might be thinking about a soulmate. You might be feeling like a soulmate connection is in the vicinity of you. Like you might be dreaming about them. But it's still a very mental game. We are down in the heart, but it's around your head where it is. So you might be thinking a lot about this partner, about this person that you want to enter your life, okay? It is a very fertile time in your life. So, and I've asked for the very near future, so it's a very nearby situation. But then I see the next card. It's a universe is backing you up also, because it's a black border. Even though I wasn't too drawn to the trapped in fear, because I don't think it's fear that you're feeling. Even though I take that away, it's not the happiest card in the deck. I can't say that. This is the complete opposite to this. This is branching out. This is thinking outside of the box. This is thinking in new ways, almost in very inventive ways. Like you are coming up with things that people actually haven't thought about before. And then, when it comes to you being authentic, when it comes to you being 100% being exactly who you are. So this is another deal. This is like when you're free at home to like elaborate and think and wish and dream about what you want in your life and how it's going to look, and with your soulmate, and it's very free. It's free growing. It's free. There's nothing hindering you there. You're not blocked in any way when you think about that. You're very, very free. When you're showing up in the world, it's a mixed bag, because we have number 8 here, and number 8 is all about strength and power. It's the infinity sign. It's the figure 8, so it's so above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. So it's a strong manifestation, like the fertile energy. It's a strong manifestational number. So it's like you are bringing things in. You're very secure and very, very self-confident in one way, in one aspect. And then in another aspect of you, which I think is the missing link, or is the missing piece to almost having like this most perfect life. Because I see, I want to show you. So we have the first is a black border with the number 3, and then we have a black border with 17 and the sun, and we have a black border with 7 with triumph. It's such grand cards. It's such grand energy. And then in the midst of that comes this little guy that is like trapped in his own mind when it comes to really showing up authentically to the world. It's like, on one end, you're so sure and so strong and powerful and really know who you are, and you're thinking outside the box, and you're like, every dream you're thinking about is yours to have. You just know that for a fact. And then when it comes to you, maybe just as a simple thing, going home to your parents, seeing your family members, seeing certain friends, seeing certain coworkers, showing up at an event, doing something like that. I'm not saying that this is easy. I'm just saying all of a sudden, I don't know if playing it safe is the best expression, but you're not fully being authentic. It's like you're putting a little mask on, or you're putting a little charade on, or you're putting a little game on. And it's not like I think you know what I'm after, because you're very authentic, Scorpio. You're one of the deepest signs. You're one of the most feeling signs, like really wanting to go deep and talk about things and being authentic and being real. So that's not what I'm talking about here, and I think you know that. There's something about not allowing yourself to fully, to the extent of who you are. Like, if there's something you do in your spare time, you're not completely open with that, because how is that going to look to other people? You're not, if there's a discussion at work, you might just sort of stand back and not speak your truth. And that is not wrong. I mean, if I were to speak my truth every time somebody said something that's not sort of in accordance with my truth, then, well, these days I have attracted so many people that it doesn't matter anymore. Like, you know your truth, and you don't have to blab it all out for everybody else to know about it. But I feel like this, this is this thing where you are diminishing yourself. Perfect word. You're diminishing yourself when it comes to really be this awesome master that you are, this awesome deep feeling master that you are. In certain situations, you're still hindering yourself. And that is not you choosing to, just because you know that even though you would say something that is, you know, your truth, they wouldn't get it. And so therefore, you know, you pick your battles. That's one thing. But this is when you start to really, you're lowering your energy to fit in, or you're diminishing yourself, or you're hiding something that you know, if you really had the choice to, you fully will come out and say, you know, this is me. So the authenticity, or the realness of you is a bit boxed in. When you find the freedom's place, and it doesn't necessarily mean that all of a sudden you're going to speak your truth left and right, and you're going to start post stuff on social media, or you're going to, you know, speak up about what you're doing in your spare time, or whatever this is. It might just be a thing that falls into place within you, that you still don't have to talk about, that you still don't have to it's like you could still have huge integrity. You don't want to share your personal life with everybody. It's not none of their business. You don't have to. But that is something else. When this falls into place, I think that everything else clicks in, and it's like you're still doing pretty well. It's not like you're still doing pretty well. It's going really well for you at the moment, Scorpio. You're doing something right, and you're in your heart most of the time, and you're really feeling things out, and you're not, you know, jumping into things that maybe would be Scorpio like in the past, that you really are thinking, and you really are feeling your way through. So it's gorgeous energy that you're in, and this gorgeous energy that we're headed towards. And just in the midst of this, there's this little hiccup, no bigger than a little hiccup. But once that little hiccup falls into place, oh man or woman, you will be number 8, strength and power, infinity, the infinity sign, the manifestational sign or number. Then we have 17, which adds up to number 8. So we have an 8-8 situation. That's so powerful. Scorpio, so powerful. I rarely get a lot of 8s in my readings. Rarely. 17 is the immortality number. You're holding the sun. You could be dealing with Leo, but just the strength that is coming through your hands, like your healing hands. You might truly have healing power, or like be a massage therapist, or doing some type of that work that you're really good at. But this is basically getting your energy back. This is getting your power and strength back, and just feeling that, just knowing who you are, feeling almost invincible, which is oövervinnelig in Swedish, not to confuse with invisible. This is you getting your strength back, and getting the sun as your co-worker again. It's like feeling that powerful energy run through you is really gorgeous. Number 1 speaks about new beginnings. Number 7, which we follow with the number 7 here, where we have that completion of something, almost like a full circle situation, but a completion of something. And now it's like just for you to sit back and see what you created. It's for stuff to fall into place. Having that little hiccup just fall into place, and the rest will just follow. For your mind, and the rest will follow. And then we have, like I said, number 7 again, a completion of something. Triumph. This is you like riding over the fields. I always see Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman in that Drömmarnas horisont. I think I just found the Swedish name for it. they're just riding across the fields and they want land, and they are claiming their land by putting a flag down like this is our land. This is you claiming your energy. Like, do you see how there's the yellow is just following you around? This is yellow, and the yellow has left you a tiny bit there because you're not too sure of yourself there. This is the solar plexus energy, the yellow, but it's coming in up here. And then it really truly is coming in. You're holding the yellow, like the solar plexus, self-worth, self-confidence, knowing who you are, trust, faith, manifestation. You're having that in the back, like in your backbone. It's like riding with you, it's coming with you. You're claiming your power, you're claiming your strength, you're claiming your person, you're claiming your life, basically. And it's starting to look darn good. Triumph on the bottom. It's the third black border. So the universe is really in accordance with you, and you're really in accordance, in alignment with the universe. You're really getting what you want. Even though that's a red flag, it's not a red flag. It's the foundation of something new. You're claiming a new foundation. This is what I'm going to live like from now on. Is that type of energy. Super, super strong. Like feeling strong. Like wake up in the morning and feel strong. No, because you know what? That's just bad shuffling. They will come out again if they are supposed to, like it did on Virgo, I think it was. It was a card that flipped and turned upside down, and I just put it back in the deck, and then it came out anyway. So they will if they're supposed to. But they're not. Something completely different came out here. So, guys, it's the third number 8. If you want to read up on what 8, I never say this, you can take responsibility for yourself. You can look up what each number stands for. You will find different, there's a bit of difference, you know, going on. Number 8, you have 888 situation here now. It's so freaking powerful. And it's together with accelerated motion. You're picking up speed like nothing else. We're picking up momentum. And we have a wish fulfillment here. Something is manifesting in your life right now. And it's the first out of so if each of these stars, if one star, if we have the star card, I would say that that's a wish fulfillment in itself. But this is just showing like that's one shooting star, or rather a shooting comet. It's just coming in so strong. And then one after the other star is just going to follow. It's like one, it's going to be like a release. It's almost like we have a release date. I have a release date. And on that date, the first thing is going to come in. And then it's just going to, one thing after the other is just going to pick up. And it's this accelerated motion. So whatever you're doing right now has picked up this energy. And it's just snowballing now. It's just adding on energy, adding on energy, adding on speed. And you're just standing by watching it. It's the 7 energy, just standing by watching it. There's nothing more for you to do than to stand by and just watch it fall into place. Have a little fun in the meantime. Sip a little wine, sip a little water. Do some meditation, listen to some music. Watch a good movie. And in the meantime, this just falls into place. 888 situation. It's so powerful. And the manifestational possibility around that is ridiculous. I don't know when I had an 888 situation in a reading. I don't know when I had that ever. Look it up if you want to just feel more excited and inspired by it. It's the infinity sign 3 times. wishes fulfilled. What else for Scorpio? Nothing. I'm gonna move into the extended. I got so excited about this 888 situations that I lost track of time. I'm gonna move into the extended and see. I'm gonna ask about specifically this 888 situation. What is this? And then always whatever wants to come out, whatever is for your highest good to find out about right now. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description box. Sorry if you felt a bit cut off there. I didn't mean to cut you off like that. Yes, the description box is down below here, and that there's a little link, and you just press it and it will take you there if this is where we part ways. And thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care. Bye.